Alright, so we're gonna start slow. Some of you may not know about the original guitar viral video. No, I'm not talking about Canon Rock. I'm talking about the world record fastest guitar player video. Basically, these are videos from when YouTube was just starting to round into form, but people didn't necessarily understand what it would become and maybe didn't realize, well, maybe it might not be the best look later on down the line. We know about accusing people of speeding up their guitar playing doesn't always end well, so I'm not gonna say that. I'm not saying any of these amazing guitar players, as far as I can tell, sped up their footage or did anything malicious. But I just don't think that anything that they play beyond a couple hundred BPM, I don't think any of that is possibly able to be measured. And thus, there should be no world record title. And guess what? The Guinness Book of World Records agrees. So, now that we have that out of the way, I don't think somebody can play 16th notes at 1600 BPM. But I'll let you be the judge. Maybe I'm completely wrong. By the way, they're all playing Flight of the Bumblebee. Apparently that's the song that the Guinness Book of World Records required people to play note for note, and we'll leave it at that. Let's see what we have here. Hopefully, if you've never seen this, you are about to be very entertained. 350. I don't know, maybe that guy was actually doing that. Do you believe that this is real? I mean, it's so impressive. That's what causes people to think it's not real. Let's see what the comments say. To all of you saying it's fake, his reflection syncs with his head when he moves it to the left, as we see it on the bottom right-hand corner of the clock. It does not look unrealistic. And to do this, you would have to manually paint pixel by pixel 60 times a second for 4 minutes. That's 14,400 frames. There would be far easier ways of faking it if you were going to do it like that. Really? I'm going to set up my Swiss-made Hamilton watch, and this has an automatic movement. Notice the second hand is smooth and not ticking. This is the highest quality measurement of time possible, and clearly it won't be manipulated in any way. I'm also going to position myself a bit further back and not perfectly up close. And of course, this video is actually in 4K resolution. I should shoot this on a potato, which would look like this. But in order to provide ultimate transparency, I'm going to leave the resolution the way it is. Okay, I call this G4 because we start at this G, we go to this G, we go to this G, and we end on this G. A 4-octave G major scale starting from G. Focus. 2 times speed. Ready? Begin! Pretty good, huh? Okay. 4 times speed. Check that Swiss timepiece. It ain't lying. Yeah. Focus, 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 focus. I'm really good. Okay, this is it. Ready? I can't believe I did that. Are these my hands? No, they're not. All these people saying it's fake are just straight up lazy and jealous. Dang it. You got me. I am lazy and jealous. Anyway, I researched this guy and he seems like a fantastic, wonderful guitar player. So, I think the guy can play. I don't know about that Flight of the Bumblebee thing though. It just didn't sound real. That's all I'm saying. It didn't sound real. Maybe it's real. That noise, here, let me play you that noise again. That thing, what is that? I've never heard that noise out of a guitar being played by a human in real time. And speaking of time, the parameters of these videos, fastest guitar player in the world videos. First of all, they're all shot on a potato, okay? And I'm not gonna blame them here. These are old videos, back 5-10 years ago, some of them. The next parameter is that they all have a clock, ticking clock in the background to indicate that they're clearly not speeding the video up, which is a nice touch. Some of them, intentionally or not, have reflections. So as you can see in this video, this dude has his reflection on the piano. I don't know if that's on purpose. If it is, it's brilliantly planned. Sometimes there's reflections and shadows and things that try and emphasize the fact that, hey, this is happening in real time. There's no way we can possibly speed this up. And another thing that you can look for are the guitar player's facial expressions and how they kind of keep their head very still and try not to move too much, because if you move too much, and I'm not saying that the video's sped up, but if you move in weird ways and you speed up a video, those grimaces and facial features tend to be amplified. So with all that said, I'm not saying this dude's necessarily faking it. 300 to 400 BPM, 16th notes is almost physically impossible, but I think it could be within the realm of possibility, maybe. Let's move on to another video and you can see how things start to get a little bit more, well, world's fastest guitar player, 999 BPM. I like how it says 999 BMP. Oh, we got an explanation for the BMP. This is actually a typo. I've never seen a manual typo. My ex-girlfriend, make sure to indicate that it was an ex-girlfriend, wrote on the whiteboard for me. I was setting up blah blah blah. I forgot to check what she wrote. She wrote BMP instead of BPM. That's probably why he dumped her. Now the interesting thing here is there's no clock. There is a metronome. I forgot to mention the parameters of these videos. There's a metronome always. But as you can see, there are people who will be walking by. So I think this is the element perhaps that they're trying to indicate, hey, this is happening in real time. There's also a dude standing next to the guitar player, kind of checking off the BPMs as he goes along. Weird little things like this to prove that it's real. We'll go with it. Let's start at, what the hell, 420 BPM. Okay. I got lost there. I couldn't find the melody. I mean, he actually could be playing this real, but like, how can you possibly know what he is playing? It just sounds... Anyway, let's go to a 999 BMP. Oh, there's cheering in this one. How can anyone know he did it? They're like, yeah! Did he do it? I don't know. But I'm still not saying that he didn't do it. I'm just saying it doesn't seem real. But maybe that's because I'm lazy and jealous. The description actually says, hey, I didn't actually play this. This isn't accurate at all. It's impossible to play over 320 BPM. So now I want to check out the final video, and this is actually the reason that I even made this video. Obviously, this is all in good fun, but this last video is too good not to share. This is called World Record, World's Fastest Guitar Player, 1600 BPM, and it's a channel called Record Setter, which has all these records. So this video is really just a work of art. We have the big clock, we have the weird guy in the background who I think is supposed to be representing the Guinness World Record overseer who validates the record. I like the look, by the way. This dude's just like a metal version of Angus Young. Really cool aesthetic going on here. The sound quality is not great. The camera quality, as we know, is potato-like. Let's just kick it up to something we haven't seen yet. 1600 BPM. Here we go.
I think we should have it once more.
And the guy goes, yes, we nailed it. What a supportive guy, that friend. I'm saying this isn't real. I mean, maybe he's like trying to do it like that, but it's not real. He's not playing at 1600 BPM. Nobody can play at 400 BPM. You can't go like this and then say that's a world record. You're the world record fastest guitar player. No, I am. Look. So I can put up 1600 BPM, world records fastest guitar player, right? No, I can't. And I won't. But I can't blame the people who did this. Like I said, this was a different time in the ethos of the online music community, so... Let's do the, let's try the YouTube playback speed at 0.25. So right before his buddy tells him to play that again, the people need to see it twice. Here we go, 0.25, 1600 BPM. Count them all now. His face. Oh, got it. Anyway, this is just a fun video in case you had never experienced the viral videos of the past in the guitar community. That's what was going on. And I'd like to say we've improved as a society since then. But yeah, we have. We have.